So right now we're looking at the weekly time frame, and this is on NASDAQ. So we see that there's been an uptrend, but now we're currently in a downtrend since it looks like the start of 2025. So since Trump became president. So what we're looking for, we want to see in the next couple weeks if we get a change of character, meaning when price passes the highest point, because that would mean we're back bullish. If we don't come past it, then we're still going to be bearish. So right now we've been in a downtrend. So now we're going to go ahead and change it down to the daily. And if you're new to trading and you want to actually be good at trading, like I'm not gonna say I'm like great at trading, but I know what I'm doing a little bit. If you want to be good, this is what you got to do. So if you think you're just gonna wake up on Monday, look at the chart for 5 seconds, and oh, I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna get out, you're not trading, you're just gambling. So this the people you want to be like. This what they do. The people I want to be like. This what they do. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and back it up. Pause. Let me know when to go. Alright, so now we're on the daily. So on the daily again, change of character is up here. If you notice about 2 times, price came here and rejected. So that's the high point. We never got past these high points. So the change of character is a little higher, but let me just bring it down a little bit. And if you look, we never got past around 22,378. We can't close above that. I'm pretty sure that's like record highs, if I remember. But yeah, we're not able to break above that. So what does that say? Again, we're in a downtrend. We've been in a downtrend since basically Trump got in presidency. We've been in a downtrend. So price is right here right now. May go here. This is a key level. I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna make this line yellow. Okay, so this is a key level for us. 20,509. Right now, price has been going up. If you can see, we retraced all the way down here, came here, retraced again, got a bounce, and now we've been going up on the daily. So that's a key level to look out for this week. Okay, around 20,509. All right, so on the weekly, we see that we're in a downtrend since we started 2025. On the daily, we see we're in a downtrend with the small retracement. So, you also need your notes. Weekly and daily, higher time frames. For general direction and key levels, what do we have? A general direction, we're going down. On the daily, what do we have? A key level, 2509. Or we're gonna go ahead and consolidate in between this area here. But that's what we see, general direction, key level. Okay, we're gonna move on. Analysis time frame. So we're gonna go down to the 4-hour and the 1 hour. All right, so now we're on the 4-hour. What are we using? That's analysis. So that's just gonna tell us the market direction. We're gonna look for fair value gaps. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna look for liquidity zones and order blocks, right? So first, we already did market direction. We got key levels. We're gonna look for order blocks and we're gonna look for liquidity. So I'm gonna hold my computer up. We have the TV. It's for you guys. So just look at the TV. Alright, so this is a kilo, right? I'm gonna get rid of this blue line. I don't need this at all. What I'm gonna look for, we're gonna zoom in. What is the closest thing I see? Come on, Trading View. What is the closest thing I see? I see this area is consolidation, right? But what do I see? I see an order block. What is an order block? Order block is a first candle in a fair value gap. That's all it is. The first candle in a fair value gap is that's basically an order block. What is a fair value gap? You're just looking at 3 candles. If there's no wick that comes in between these 3 candles, then that means that it is a fair value gap. So this red candle is candle 1, this green candle is candle 2, this green candle is candle 3. Where is the fair value gap, you're asking yourself? I'm gonna zoom in so there's no mistake of where the fair value gap is. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry y'all. Trying if you're not rocking with me right now. Okay, so where's the fair value gap? I'm zooming all the way in. I zoomed all the way in. So watch this. 1, 2, 3. This is the fair value gap. I'm gonna draw this rectangle. It's starting at the top of this red, wick to this baby wick on the 3rd candle. Right to the top of right there. The top of right here is a fair value gap. I'm just drawing it big. So, again, from the top of this wick is the start of the fair value gap. At the very tip top, right there. And the end of it is at the top of this one. That is what a fair value gap is. Okay? That's a fair value gap. I'm gonna draw it in here for everybody. We call it an FVG, fair value gap. And I'm gonna make it big. This is a fair value gap from the top of this one to the bottom of that one. Okay, I done said it like 10 times. What is an order block? Watch this. The first candle of the fair value gap, which is which candle? The red candle. Okay? So there should be no confusion. It don't even matter. Just know this is it. So I'm gonna draw this order block. I'm gonna make it white. A white box. Nah, it's not good. I'm going, well, okay, that works. This is an order block. This is an order block. The very first candle and the fair value gap. And you're looking at that. So why are we looking at this on the 4th hour? Price is probably gonna dip into here and come and touch the order block and bounce off. It may, it doesn't have to, but this is a trade ideal. That's why we're looking at it, because we have to see what's the closest thing price is next to. The fair value gap. So that might be what the week does. It may come down here, bounce off of here, and then go touch this level up here. Because right now, if you look, we're going up on the 4 hour. Yes, we were down. We were going down all the way over here, right? We were going down, but then what happened? Price came all the way down, made these 2 lows, and just kept pumping up. Because if you look, we're going up. Retrace, go up. Retrace, consolidate, go up, go up, go up. So that's what I think may happen. I'm not saying I'm 1,000% right. It's just a good trading idea. So you know, stocks only have 2 ways to move. It's either going up or it's going down. It's either gonna go up here or it's gonna come here. It's gonna do one or the other. That's it. That's all you do on the 4 hour, right? We're gonna change it. We're gonna go to the 1 hour. Okay, what's happening on the 1 hour? 1 hour, the fair value gaps change. So I'm gonna get rid of all this now. That was on the 4th hour. Okay, I'm getting rid of everything right now in the 1 hour because some of the levels are gonna change because it's a smaller time frame. So on the weekly and the daily, we got a general direction. We were going down, and now we're starting to make our way up a little bit. Don't forget, earnings for Tesla came out, earnings for Meta, and earnings for Amazon came out. NASDAQ follows all of the tech companies. So when all the tech is doing good and Trump comes out and says, oh, I'm not doing any more tariffs on like Intel and American technology, NASDAQ's probably shooting up. It's probably what's going to happen. So it's self-explanatory. But if you want to be a trader, you got to do this. So I want to show you guys this. This is called supply and demand. I know I'm going over a couple things, but I'm just showing you my process of how I look at the market. On the 1 hour, right? We understand that we're going up, but what usually has to happen too? It's going to be a retracement. So a good trade idea, this is called the fair value gap with the supply and demand zone. This is called a supply zone when it's red. When you see green and just one red even doji, right? So I'm going to draw this, and I'm going to draw this. Don't ask me why, but price seems to just pass through here. I actually learned this from a trader called Doyle Exchange. Can't tell you why it does it, but price passes through here. All you have to do is wait and see if price closes in here and comes down here. That's all you have to do is wait on price to close inside this little box and come through, because it has to come back through here because this is an imbalance. So on the 1 hour, well, what do we have, guys? A fair value gap, right here. You see it's a gap between both of these wicks. And then this is an order block because it's the first candle on the fair value gap. So on the 1 hour, what does it look like price may do? It looks like price is going to first come down, because look where it wicked at and look where it wicked at. You just want price to pass this. Once price passes this, it's in the supply zone. So on the 1 hour, what does it look like? Looks like we were going up. The bears took control. There was a fair value gap that got filled right here, up here. So it looks like we might go through this supply zone on the 1 hour. Then it looks like we're gonna go down into this fair value gap and then go back up. That's what I see. That's what I think. In the short term, we're gonna go down just to fill all this in, and then we're gonna go back up. We're gonna come down to the 15 minute. The 15 minutes where you do a lot of entries. So again, we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this. The 15 minute, you're gonna see a lot more different things. So what do we see here? Price cannot break above here. For whatever reason, price is just not breaking above there. Why? Not enough buyers. So what are they probably gonna do? Look what I see again. And you got a couple. This fair value gap on the 15 got filled, right? And we're consolidating and going down because we're gonna retrace. So okay, this is a key level up here. that we can't break through. If we break through this yellow, that means we're probably, like I said, we're gonna go up here. That's probably what's gonna happen, but we just can't break through. It's not enough people that want to buy it yet. So there's a fair value gap right here from this one to this one. This whole thing is a fair value gap. This little baby doji, which is the first candle, this little one right here, that is an order block. Probably is gonna happen because if you see price only wicked into here, price never closed. So we're probably gonna go down and either we're gonna touch here or we're gonna come all the way through. To me, this tells me we're probably just gonna come down here and wick over here and then shoot back up. That's what I believe is gonna happen. So we're probably gonna go ahead and retrace and then go and burst through. Cause I don't, on the 15-minute, you only see one fair value gap. This order block's not strong. You don't really see any supply zones, right? It's 15-minute. And 15 and 5-minute is just for entries only. So like, okay, on the 5-minute, you see we still can't get through here. See, we're going down and just consolidating. That's all we were doing, right? And just retraced a little here. We could even go ahead and touch this a third time before shooting down. When I see price, because the 5 minutes for entries, when I see price get below here, I'm gonna get interested to start looking at, oh, okay, you know what, maybe I do want to go ahead and start looking to short, right? But what do we see here? Again, green, green, red. What is this called again? A supply zone. Why? When you see so much green and one red, that means sellers never got their chance to get in the market. When you just see green, green, red, green, 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 can't go up forever. Sellers have to get in the market eventually. So what am I gonna wait on? I'm gonna wait on the change of character. Again, I said it. Uptrend, consolidation. We're gonna start going down. When we pass right here, because this was the lowest point. When we pass the lowest point, that is when we may retrace a little bit lower, like I said, on that 15-minute. But we want to pass this lowest point to start gearing up and getting ready for the next move. And when we pass this lowest point, what do we have to pass? A supply zone. All right. Look what happened again. And we just saw this on the 15-minute. Price wicked into here. So it filled it. They did fill it. Price came and wicked all the way down into it. That's fine. But on those larger time frames, we see, we probably have to go ahead and go back down. Why? Price has been stuck in between here all day on Friday. Made no move. It just went sideways, literally like the whole day. So if you trade in this, you're gonna lose your money every time. Price is only going up or down. If you're trading sideways, that means you get in here, it goes back up here, and then you get in for it to go up, it goes back down here. So that's why you keep losing your money, because you're trading here on the 5-minute and you're not looking at the bigger picture. So to summarize everything, if you stayed on the video this long, you're doing good. Good job. So basically, what I think is going to happen this week, we're in an uptrend. We've been in a downtrend since Trump took over, since January. So that's like 4 months. Price is going to go down and retrace and then go up. On the weekly and daily, that's what it looks like. On the 1 hour, 4 hour, we have some fair value gaps. We have some liquidity zones. We have a couple things that we have to fill first. And then on top of that, on the 15-minute and 5 minute, like I said, let's get rid of the smiley face. We weren't able to do anything on Friday. Because there's not enough buyers to push the price up. Now, if we wake up tomorrow at 6 p.m. and price is all the way up here, that's fine too, because it's in an uptrend. But it's fine. I know that there's a couple levels to go down before we go up. Why do I know that? Price hasn't been up since when? Go back to the weekly one more time. Shoot, since April. Alright, so that's my analysis. I know you guys, I wasn't looking at the camera, I was trying to really get into it, but yeah, if you want to be a good trader, take notes, back test on the weekends, and that's what you got to do. Do all the boring stuff that like 99% is not willing to do, myself included, because I'm still working for my payout as well. But do the stuff that no one else is willing to do if you really want to be, good at your craft. Like on a Saturday, everybody wants to go to the pool, beach, club, party, whatever. But if you lock in and do this, your life could change in a year, or you want to get on the game. I literally said I was going to get on 2K. And I was like, why don't I just chart? I'm sitting here, like every day, not doing the stuff that's going to push me forward. So it's just changing habits. Anyways, though, that's the analysis from me. Do your own analysis, study the charts, learn, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.